Hey guys, we're going to look at another handicap as black. I'm white again, 5 stones. Let's have a look. As we know, black should be thinking of settling here. The kick works because we're getting a good corner, and high or low, all fine. We launch into Joseki, and this is fine. Black settled, white settled. But I got to tell you, this is a subtle thing that's not too important. I'm looking at that A group, right? And I'm thinking, in the future, that looks like one eye to me. Now, it's a vague picture. It may never come to pass, but many, many times it has come to pass. So let's look at some other options. The opening, if you think that the opening is all about the future, not about the here and now. So let's look at a here and now, which is perfectly fine. This is more of a settling move. Now this is a double sente. And now I have no thought of attacking the A group. And black has sente. Okay, better. It's very similar, but I think it's a little better. But now let's look at the looking into the future idea. Now black's playing on the outside where the rest of the game is going to be. Now, in the last two examples, black had some eyes, but wasn't particularly out, so to speak. Here, black is way out. He can continue to play if he wishes. Once again, on the right button. Now, we don't need defense. We kind of enjoy defense because we don't have eyes. So it's pleasant. Plus, we're thinking of surrounding white, making a big top black area. And we have a wonderful future. And you can just play your future move somewhere else too. But getting out tends to produce more. So nothing wrong with his move. He's virtually living. He has sente. It's not a problem. Okay. But this black move, we start to get into what's in black's mind. How is he looking at the game? Let's start. Is he thinking, oh, my A group is attacking the B group? Well, B can live at C, live at D, live at E, get out in numerous ways. No, there's zero attack, near zero, really, really small amount of attack. Next, let's look at defense. There is no defense here. There are no weak black groups, therefore there's no defense. What's left is size. Oh, I'm black and I'm playing in the big top area. Now, that's true. And I'm not ready to say it's a bad move, but rather let's clarify the thinking. Some of you have done this with me. When I see the A stone, what I've experienced far more than online is in-person go. This is way before you guys were born. We always played in person. There was no online. Literally, there was no online. So I feel the stone. It's a slate stone, and I can feel it in my hand. And I take a hacksaw, and I cut it along the K line. Now, when I do this, it's like I can feel it cutting. Okay. So in my mind, okay, the A stone's in half. Now we look at the right side of the stone. Oh, 100% value. Without question, it's perfect. Then we look at the left side of the stone. Not doing very much. I'd put it at 30% tops, personally. So 100% and 30%, we're averaging less than 100%. Okay, so let's change it and put it here. Everything about this move is 100%. Playing in the big area top, which isn't as big as the big area on the bottom, but still big area top and doing great work in the corner. So that's kind of a big difference. So if he's seeing, oh, big top area, but he's not seeing the left side of the stone as not valuable, then he's not seeing it clearly. Okay, onward. We do, I think, the same thing over here. Yeah. Now, as white, my job is to make the A and B stones not as big as they look and find some future against the C and the D stones that aren't, they're settled, but not, there's something lacking in the settling. So black's loss thus far is small and hard to identify. So it's not like he's making terrible moves. They're just, they show, I can see what he's thinking and offer him things that he shouldn't take. And it's like, yeah, I'm getting to read his mind a little bit, and that's going to help in the game. I come in, it's the habit I have. Okay. Black is thinking about area 1. Well, that's fine. It's a big enough area. But one problem is, since the left side of the stone isn't great, I can like sneak under, which makes that area really small. I mean, if I guess I came in this way, I can imagine him making it, oh, it's nice and big. Okay, but I'm not going to do it that way. So he's seeing area 1. Okay. That's not bad. I think I might prefer, says, well, one thing I know is the corner's 100%. Let's just look at it. Oh, yeah. Beautiful corner, and the A stone is not too close to the corner. So it all worked out. Now that's too hard for him to grasp. So he's making area 1. Okay. Now his job, this white move is too good. So usually in even up games, we see this move more. And black simply has Sente. And if he wants that area 1, he might play here to grow it, right? I'm going to respond to maintain my life. And then he can just keep growing it. And it's like, okay, this game's going to be really, really hard for white. I mean, I've gained a quarter of a stone, 2 points, 1 point, maybe. And black's developing things very well. So let's see what he did instead. I come out, he should Hane and then start his thing again. Because that's the 2 Josekis. Either takes, let's look at that. Let's only look at the 4/4 here. A lot of, oh, I hate when that happens. I got to do it again here. Just a second. Okay, we're just going to look at a Joseki that you may well know. But from here, in my opinion, the way you should view this corner, there's lots of things you could do. But I suggest you either take the corner, that's the double honey, at which point black's alive, and black has 12 to 15 points, 16 points, depending how you look at it. And white has a nice flexible group that can be attacked later. It's flexible, though. And white has Sente, but black's very happy. Or the other option, take Sente. Boom, boom, and play away. That's the trick here that's hard for Q players to see, is that the A group is fine. This is something, I mean, in the old days, everyone would extend. And AlphaGo's been saying, that's not, you don't need to if you don't want to. Sure, it might be biggest on some boards, but other boards it's not. So just play away. Q player says, well, but they've killed my wall so many times. Well, understand the wall better. Understand your options. So let's just look at the options. If your group has 3 options for health, right? So our friend Joe calls us up. Hey, I'm concerned. I'm playing this game of Go, and my opponent is I'm concerned he's going to hurt my group. And so we haven't seen the board, and we talked to Joe, and we go, well, Joe, how tight is the group? I mean, is it like about to die, or I mean, does it have any options for health? He goes, well, it has 3 options actually. So you mean if your opponent attacks you, you casually walk out with 2 options. You go to the left or the right or wherever you want. Says, well, yeah, it should be pretty casual. Great, then don't worry about it. So let's check out the 3 options. You can run along the side, which is running away. It's also gaining eyes. It's also gaining points. That's a wonderful option. That would be our first option if we wanted to defend, which we don't. Run along the side. Next option, run to the center. Now, these are very different options. If white says, I'm going to do it, great, I'll just run out to the center. It's 2 different ways, right? Oh, I'm going to stop that direction, then I'll run under. That's 2 different options. Third option, run to the center this way. Casual as can be, just walk out. For whatever black does, you cannot be hurt. Okay, so 2 options, take the corner or take Sente. Sente's very nice. Most strong players prefer the Sente. They like going and do something for themselves. So in our game, we did all that. When we look at this move, the game is actually this way. And let's do the, sorry. If white plays here, we have Sente. If white plays here, don't let him Hane and take your Sente. Those are the 2 ways of getting Sente here. So in the game, I played here. He should Hane and then go do what he wants. If he wants the top, I suggest starting here because this is center and this is side. Side comes before center. This stops white from doing, that wonderful underneath, taking it all away. It also, I certainly consider this Sente. I mean, next move, this hurts. I don't want him to do Atari there. What do? Play this move? That's a pitiful little move. So I would treat that as Sente and come out, and then black can do whatever he wants to do. Okay, so let's see what black did. Boom. He played here. Okay. Okay. I don't have a problem with this. This is actually a Joseki. So see that area he's building on top? Oh, that's really, really bad. Let's talk about why. Is the A group in trouble? By no means in any perspective. It is absolutely not in trouble. Notice the defensive nature of this move. Oh, I'm making 2 eyes. Now, there's other things he's thinking, but he's thinking of defense. That's a terrible thing to think. Next, as we look in area 1, what do you think about white coming in there? Well, I can imagine white coming under at A that we've looked at. I'm sorry, B. But coming in, of all the places I could play on the entire board, area one's the one I least want to play in, because that's the hardest place for white. Anything I do in there, black's completely in control. Okay. So let's just say that area one is worth 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8, 20 points. Now it's worth 19. It didn't add defense, didn't add to attack, took away a point. So it's like, are you joking? It's nothing. It's a minus, not a plus. So if you're healthy, then go do what you want. If I'm reading his mind correctly, he should be playing this way. Now, I don't think this is best, but look what black's accomplishing. Greatness. And a simple turn. Now look at the right. So he's accomplishing a lot. Perhaps in the 90 percentile. Okay, that's me rambling some. He comes in, I immediately turn. Because if he does anything there, he's getting so many points. And here I'm starting to build the right and getting into a center. Now, more than that. Remember that A group. Let me show you what I'm imagining. What's he going to do? Play here? See that black group has no eyes? I've killed that black group so many times, I can't tell you. They don't keep track of their groups. They don't see the shapes. So when I see that A group, I'm going, I would never think of killing the wall. But now I see in his mind, area one, I have 2 eyes. No, you don't. That's not 2 eyes. Oh, but I'll get my second eye in area 2. No, you won't. I just haunted. And if you let me have it in Sente, I'm very happy. And if not, you don't have, it's becoming weak. I know that sounds funny. Let's do a couple more. He plays here. And I'm like, I'll just take it away. I mean, if he gets a wall facing the right, I'm already there. So now I'm getting all the points in Sente. And I start in attacking here because I know if I attack A, that means I'm going to be able to come out at B, which sets me up to come in at C. I see a dominoes happening here. And I just do my living. I should jump out there. Makes this move very natural. I still have plans up there, believe it or not. And all of a sudden, this is all, you see black falling apart. I don't know if you can see black falling apart. His A group is about to be surrounded and it doesn't have 2 eyes. His B group can't escape. It's the crane. And since this review is for Q players, you might not know the crane. If black tries to escape, this kills it. He says Atari, I say Atari. He captures, I say Atari. If he tries to save, I kill the whole thing. It's a crane's nest, one of the famous shapes. So I've killed the B group, which means I'm completely alive. And now he's about to get cut. It's just like all falling apart. How do we stop things from falling apart? I just played attacking the A group. How do you not fall apart? Don't get surrounded. Come out. Now white has 2 questionable groups. If I defend here, feel free to attack. You don't have to severely. Just, next move, I come out. Oh, so I think I better defend again. Be able to get out this way. Well, I'll just get out. What's the problem? White has a no-wide group on the left. Oh, White's going to run it. Just get out. Oh, I'm going to split you. Are we finished connected? We're not quite finished. I'll play here. Now I'm finished. Now I'm completely out. No funny business. How many points did White get for all the A stones? 0 points, and there's a number of cuts there. So it's just all fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think we've seen plenty. Hope it made some sense. It'd be great if you saw and check out the Even Up 10Q games, how to just think simply about the board. Okay, guys, hope it helped. Catch you later. Bye.